3, 2, 1. Welcome back, everyone, to the Briones Pickleball Podcast. Your host, Jordan Briones, with the great co-host, Kaden Niemoff.
Wow, good one, dog. The great co-host. Anyways, hey, what's up, gang? How you guys doing? Great to have you guys back. Today we got a fun, exciting episode for you. Have a pretty cool announcement that I've been waiting for a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you guys have been too.
Big announcement. You probably have seen it in the thumbnail or the title, but I am leaving Selkirk, unfortunately.
Aww.
And just quickly, kind of want to lay it out there. This past 3 years with Selkirk has been great. Sport has changed a ton.
Yep.
But their support, honestly, throughout the years has been awesome. Our partnership has been great. But I will be moving on to a new company.
Yeah.
And a new big sponsor, and that will be announced very soon in this podcast.
Wow. Yeah. Well, I mean, talk me through the process, man. Like, what was your thought process? Why did you choose to leave? What maybe drew you to this new company that you have signed with?
Yeah, no, good question, man. Well, there's a lot of things when you're negotiating and you're thinking about different things. It was just a time for me to, another opportunity came up as much as Selkirk, has
one
done.
door closes, another door opens.
Hey, it was kind of that situation. Honestly, I really enjoy, shout out to Mike and Rob Barnes. I think they're doing great stuff for the game. But it was just like kind of good timing on both ends, and found another opportunity.
Yeah, worked out good, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to see who it is because, guys, I don't even know who the sponsor is.
Okay.
So without further ado, let's get this show on the road.
Well, before that, should we? Okay. You know what? Leave a comment below. I'm gonna go grab it.
All right, we'll give you 10 seconds to start commenting who you guys thought.
All right, Kaden.
See if you're right. Go ahead.
Knock it out. Fill in the blanks here.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, everybody. Jordan's got a really nice shirt on. He's coming back right now. We'll see. Ooh. Oh, no way. No way.
Hello, everybody.
Wow.
Okay. I don't know if you're just listening to this. Okay, so what I did, I just walked out of the frame and I'm back in the frame.
You did choose a shirt that looked exactly like the one you kind of had on.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
Does. Hey, it looks pretty good on me, but I don't know if you guys can tell here. That's my Apple Watch rings, but a little triangle symbol there.
What is it?
Shout out to Joola, everybody.
Hey, you guys have seen this brand before. Right there, baby.
Okay, I gotta admit, Kaden, you signed with Joola way before me.
Correct.
You hopped on the Joola train.
That's right, I did.
Now, so
Best decision I've ever made.
Hey, I'm with Joola now, and thought process behind that again, as the game has been evolving and just changing. Joola has done some awesome things for the sport. For junior specifically, I want to get into that, but to grow the game. But not only than that, but I love their paddles, and shout out to the 16.
Oh, is that the one you're using right there?
The 16 Perseus.
Copycat.
There's a lot of I've been trying the Agassiz.
Good.
I've been trying it all. They gave me a good package. But you know what? Team Joola, super excited to be a part of it. That's
give me a little bit more excitedness out of you. Can we see like a little happy dance or something like that? Something. Yeah, good. That was great.
But I'm super excited for this next few years, and man, I'm super stoked about the product. They have super awesome stuff. Coming out, and you could even see it out on the courts and on the pro scene. I mean, there's players that are not even signed by Joola using their paddles because it's a great product, and that's what I'm excited for.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when I chose Joola, it came down to one thing and one thing only, and that was the innovation behind the paddles. You know, I'm sure you guys have either heard this or know this yourselves, but Joola has, in my opinion, you know, obviously I could come off as sounding a little bit biased here, but have had the best paddles in pickleball for the last few years, and they're always changing the game somehow, some way. Dude, it's awesome to have you on the good side now.
Hey, you know what?
Feels good, doesn't it?
I mean, I like the shirt. You know, I like the shirt.
It's a good looking shirt on you, man.
Thanks, man. I might do the collars in the.
Kind of fits you like pretty nice.
Should I do the collars in the videos? Or what do you think?
Yeah, sure. Just leave at least one button up, and you know, like you actually look like pretty fit right now in that shirt, man. Usually when you wear clothes, you look a little tubby, but you look good in this one. Yeah, I like it.
I don't know what that means, but
don't worry about it. All
right. So super excited to be a part of Team Joola. Actually, we can go to this slide here.
Oh yeah.
Powered by Joola.
Like that.
So super excited going forward. You're gonna see all new content. With Joola,
maybe some different banners in the background. Yeah.
On that, I was not gonna kind of do this, Caden, but I am. I think, and this is so. Check this out. This is exclusively if you're listening to the podcast. Don't share it with everyone, but you get to find out about this first. I'm gonna tease it. I'm not gonna give a lot of information. Okay.
Wow.
But we're gonna lay it out there.
Podcast here heard it first, huh?
Yeah. This is a even bigger announcement than the Joola one, which was really exciting. But we are beginning and starting our academy.
Boom, baby.
Briones Pickleball Academy. Here,
what I'm talking about.
Here in Arizona, in Gilbert, Arizona. Super excited about that. There's going to be a lot more to come. I just want to, if you want to like any information on it, just go to brionesacademy.com. But we are starting locally, training for all the players in Arizona that want to get better at any level.
Hell yeah, man.
So
it's gonna be exciting. And I mean, obviously, this might be sharing a little bit too much, but I mean, you moved your family to Gilbert to be a little bit closer to the facility.
Yeah.
And that's no easy task with
3.5.
3.5 kids. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Yeah, for those of you who are listening, we have my wife and I have one due on October 9th.
Damn.
I think I have the date right.
I bet you don't, but it's okay.
It's
lucky for you, I don't know it.
Yeah, but we'll have 4, so it's definitely a full MLP team now.
Well, not quite.
Yeah, but I'm saying numbers wise.
Okay. Yes.
Full team. I mean, they could play some games.
Yeah.
So
but
One team
mixed.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow.
Crazy. That's super exciting. Actually, our next podcast, we're gonna dive deep into the academy and everything that we have going on. But it's probably the most exciting announcement that we have all year.
Heck yeah.
That being said, let's just move on really quickly to just really quick for 2026 at least. We have some 5-day intensives set. And, we have a pretty busy year, so all the other ones are sold out. But if you want to get into one in 2026,
boom,
Kaden and I are super excited to coach you if you want to come here and train with us for a full week. So just check the link in the description below. But on this podcast, we are going to answer some of your questions, and we're going to get into some good conversation.
One quick thing.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this photo. This was our first ever 5-day intensive from this photo. Off the bat, I've counted, I think 4 people just in this group who have come back for another 5-day intensive.
Correct. 1,
right?
2, 3. Yep. Multiple.
Yeah.
Multiple returnees. So we're not making this. We're not making this stuff up. I mean, if they come back,
Art,
they just.
What am I saying? Art. No, not.
Want to come back for more? Or but Rolf,
Dave.
Yeah.
5 days are fun, man. I love 5 days. They're long. They're long days. I'll give you that. But they're worth it. They're fun. Yeah, they're a ton of fun.
So let's jump into some of your questions. Again, we have a our pickleball tip of the week section, but I'm going to read some questions off.
Yeah.
These are questions from viewers just like you. And this is actually, you can click on the Google link in the description and you can go ahead and share some questions because we got them. All right, Sam G.
Got from me, Sam
from
G.
Australia. Actually.
Ooh.
Shout out to 6-0.
Love Australia.
Yeah.
Only made it out there for one event, but I love it.
I started to introduce pickleball to my kids, 9 and 6-year-old girls.
Heck yeah.
Do you have any tips on how to start teaching kids? Where do we start? And how can we progress? Do you have any videos on how to teach kids pickleball? If not, do you think you can make one? I think it will help me a lot. Yeah, he's basically saying Australia doesn't have a lot of junior programming.
I believe it.
Aiden, any thoughts?
Just to start, as someone who has taught kids, a lot, kids can be difficult. But I think the biggest thing for especially a 9 and a 6-year-old is the most important thing is just having fun.
Yeah.
I think for a lot of kids who go into sports at a younger age, it starts out a little bit more fun. And then as you want it to get a little bit more serious, there are times where, maybe you have a coach or, sometimes it's a parent who can just be a little bit too hard on their kids. I've seen it, where, maybe I have a teammate who's, dad is the coach and usually those coaches are pretty hard on their kids, just trying to show that they're not playing favorites, which is good, but also at the same time, at the end of the day, every kid needs love, every kid needs attention, and all I can say is make things as fun as possible for them. You don't want to suck the joy out of it, but also at the same time, I don't think you need to change how you would teach them based off of their age. I think, you want to teach them the right things and obviously be, the most positive and enduring, dad that you can be and coaching them and making sure they're doing it right. But also, if they're not, hey, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. But especially at a young age, it's very easy to see, pros do things or maybe they're doing something on or off the court that maybe your kid looks at and goes, oh, like I want to try that. And those are things you probably want to kind of shut down a little bit early, right? Your 6-year-old or 9-year-old kid isn't Ben Johns or, even Annalie Waters quite yet. So give it time. I would say, have them work on their fundamentals, get those really clean. And then as they get older and a little bit stronger, then they can start to develop some of the harder stuff.
Yeah, no, good stuff, Caden. I'm actually in this boat right now.
Yep.
Sam, I could actually give you some really good advice. My 8-year-old, who's almost 9, is fully pretty committed to pickleball right now and kind of by his choice. And I'm trying to find the balance, honestly, of pushing him really hard and also giving enough space to where he's enjoying it. And then, my 7-year-old and 5-year-old, they're still really young.
Yeah.
They're not that interested, but they do get out there and dink and have a good time. So
for sure.
I would start honestly just with just on a practical level. I let them stand at the kitchen line or even inside the kitchen line, just toss feeding balls, really just getting contact with the ball and hitting it, whether it goes over the net or not. I think it's just really good. Yeah. Like for example, my 5-year-old now, he can hit the ball over a net 9 out of 10 times.
Huh? I can't even do that, bro.
Yeah. Well, hey, sometimes it's natural,
What?
But I'm just toss feeding him balls, and then I'm getting to a point where I can dink rally with him, and I have to control the balls back to him, but it's just a good thing. And then one thing I don't really focus on too much because it's that, I'm not worried about like their grip as much. I'm not worried about like their feet. Like there's so many things, right, as a coach that I see, but if I, I can't mention that stuff. So they want to have fun. And if they could, they make their own adjustments too.
Oh, for sure.
It's like, if they're missing into the net, sometimes you'll see them just naturally try to correct it by by hitting it a little bit harder. And I give them room to make those errors and do that. So
Yeah.
that's what I do. I think the biggest thing for kids, you actually have to be a really good tosser feeder.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they can't move their feet like an adult can. So your feeds just have to be really good. And as your feeds get better, it makes it easier. So
Yeah. 2 things: good feeds, encouragement.
hey,
Bam.
there it is. Next question. We're hopping in. Brendan from Vancouver.
Vancouver.
BC,
I
British
love
Columbia. Two out of the country now.
Damn,
we're
yeah.
going global, everybody.
Yep.
During a 4-person dink exchange at the kitchen, our opponents have successfully lobbed the ball over us to the baseline. After running back to the baseline, which shot should we hit? Should we hit a drive, a drop, or hit a lob? When would each shot be appropriate, and where should we aim the shot? Caden.
Yeah. I'll start us off. Ideally, if you're in a good position after retrieving that lob, I would always say a drop is your safest option and your best option. Trying to get yourself back to neutral and back to that kitchen line is probably not only the most consistent play, but in my opinion, the best option. I will say, if you are retrieving that lob and maybe you're not in the best position, I would say a lob is not a terrible idea, just to give yourself a little bit more time to kind of get yourself balanced and ready for the next ball. That being said, you are going to be dealing with probably a little bit more difficult of a ball. So if you maybe don't have the greatest transition game or reset game, maybe that's not the most ideal situation to be in. But you kind of just have to look at where your body is facing, where your balance is at, and then from there, make your decision. But I would always say a drop is your best play.
Yeah, I like that. Definitely drop, lob, drive, kind of in that order. It's very difficult to get in a good balanced position for a drive. A lot of times I do see people run down a ball, and they're running and they have all their momentum moving backwards. They drive a ball and then they get a little drop shot that they can't get to.
Yeah.
So, typically you want to hit something that's going to get you more time. You're already on defense already. So, going for a drop is ideal. But again, it is harder to control. So, throwing up a lob to the middle of the court just so that you can, get set. And a lot of times, honestly, at lower level plays, I don't know what level you are, Brendan, but their overheads may not be that good.
Yeah.
So you probably have a safe lob opportunity that you can maybe stay in the point. So, But yeah, moving on. Jeff Partlow from Annandale, Virginia, and for those of you, again, if you want to send your questions in, definitely. Look, there should be a link in the description. Some of these are kind of older questions that we haven't answered, but some of these are newer. So I'm just, we're getting to them all.
Shuffling through them.
I've noticed that the great majority of players, even those at the 5-0 level, have little variety in their serves. What are your thoughts about that, Caden?
Yeah. At the highest level, pro pickleball, there's one goal and one goal only. Serve that thing deep. Now, of course, we're picking our location, we're picking our target. Maybe we feel that our opponent's backhand return is maybe stronger than the forehand or vice versa. So that being said, we're still picking our locations, but in terms of variety, we're not really, you don't see a ton of players really mixing up between topspin and backspin. I would say backspin could be maybe a little bit effective in, maybe a match where, a team is stacking. So if you're on the left side and, you're able to put a little bit of backspin into a shorter corner and make it a little bit awkward for a switch. Sure.
Or like a little side spin action.
Yeah. Like a little, and I think any sort of spin you put on a ball is effective. But as you get higher in level, the most effective spin is going to be top spin. So a good, deep, hard top spin serve is still very effective even up at the highest level. But you won't see a ton of players using backspin or really side spin on the serve because you're going to have to take some pace off of that ball, which means, usually pro players are not that terrified of a slice serve.
Yeah, definitely for pro play, higher level play. Again, it depends who you're playing. If you're playing 4-0, 4-5 tournaments, even obviously under 4-0, variety of serves could mess up a lot of players.
Yeah.
It could honestly do a lot of damage. Again, when you're dealing with, if you are playing at a very high level, their mobility is a lot quicker. So that's just the matter of the fact, right? Their mobility is quicker, so the other serves are a little bit less effective, and that's why everyone today is and should be working on their topspin and their depth and their pace.
Yeah.
And this is why mechanics is really important. This is why we talk about swing path or contact point and a lot of different stuffs in our videos. So yep. Thank you so much, Jeff. Next question here from Bill from Virginia.
Bill.
Thank you, Bill. What's the best defense against a shake and bake attack? Kaden.
Ooh, that's a great question. Typically, and I mean, you're seeing this more and more at the pro level game, but very aggressive players that are serving big and driving big and looking to win points a little bit quicker than maybe what you're used to seeing. But typically, the biggest thing for me is holding my ground. All right. Now, if I need to take a step back, I think naturally when we maybe pop a ball up and we see someone coming over to poach, we typically back up a little bit. I think it's perfectly okay to back up a step and give yourself a little bit more time. But backing up all the way and like really getting yourself kind of more in transition is not the play.
Are you talking about preparing for the drive first?
No, I'm talking about like as the poach is coming.
Okay.
Yep. And the reason why I say that is because even though I'm going to deal with maybe a harder ball, a faster paced ball, I would probably get a ball in a better spot for contact, maybe like higher on my body. Whereas if I back up, I give them a chance to get that ball lower on my body, right? So I would say typically, naturally, you're going to want to back up based off of you just knowing that you've popped the ball up. That's okay. Give yourself a step or two, and then from there, try and look to reset a ball maybe more from your knees to your waist instead of down at your toes.
Okay, so thanks for the question, Bill. So let's just quickly just go over it really quick. Shake and bake. Your return has been hit on your team. They're driving and someone's crashing over, jumping in front of you. Caden's talking about if the shake has already happened.
Correct. The drive was hit, and now someone's poaching.
Drive is hit, someone's poaching, and now you or your partner have popped up the ball. Yes, maybe you can back up, give yourself space, or you can hold your line and kind of get there ready to reset or to counter. I think, and just reading into it, I think he's talking about even before that.
As in the drives.
Oh. So that would be my guess. But I don't know what you think about this, Caden. But number one, and I always, when I'm getting a question like this, I'm always thinking about all the different things, even leading up to the shake and bake.
Good.
So number one is like
counters.
Well, number one, your returns.
Yeah.
Like we have to work on that first, and if your returns are short, it's something to work on. And
people are going to be teeing off.
They're just going to be teeing off, and you're going to get a lot of shake and bake opportunities if your returns are in that transition zone. So let's work on that first, Bill. But number two, that's we don't all hit perfect returns. So again, working on your counters is really important.
Yep.
So even at low levels, I'm thinking like lower levels 3-5, 4-0, even 4-5, the shake and bakes I usually see happen, Caden, and I don't know, you could think about this, but the returning team returns, they kind of they're driving now, the serving team.
Yep.
And I see the net team a lot of the times blocking.
Yeah.
I see them blocking or a little bit more defensive on their counters. And then it pops up, and now the partner is coming over and approaching. So my main thing for shaking and baking teams playing against them, I would love you to try to have more aggressive mindset when they're driving. I know they're applying offense, but you could apply offense back. What hurts a lot of the poachers a lot of times is if you can get your counter and counter it pretty fast back, it makes it a lot harder to poach on a ball that's sitting high in the middle of the court, and volleying it away from them. But yeah, Kaden, any thoughts on that?
No, I think you hit the nail on the thumb. I mean, it's a chain reaction. It starts with the return. It goes into the counters, and then from there, your positioning on how you handle the poach. So, I also will add, one thing that wasn't mentioned here was how people come up to the kitchen line. I think if you're hitting a return and you're not quite up at the kitchen line and they're already starting their drive, I see so many players still moving as they're trying to counter that first drive, right? Yep. So getting yourself in a good balanced split step and stopping your feet after your return and really making sure that you're balanced and ready to even contact that counter volley is huge. Yeah. And then from there, if maybe you still don't hit a great ball, you can either stay put from there or maybe you need to give yourself a step back. But that's a great question, right? It starts with the returns, maybe goes into, how early or late, usually late, your split step is at the kitchen line. Yep. And then, of course, how we're counter volleying a drive or an attack, and then if we do see someone coming to poach, not fully retreating back to the baseline or even into transition, but, just giving yourself maybe a little bit of time to react and get balanced and centered again. And then, of course, trying to dig yourself out of that hole.
Yep, that's right, man. Good stuff. 3 more questions here. And again, we have a form below if you want to submit them. But John from Greenville, South Carolina.
Damn, I love South Carolina.
I actually don't know if that accent was poor.
South Carolina.
Comment below if that was really bad, everyone. But John, thank you so much. How critical is the two-handed backhand for becoming a 5-0?
Here you go. I got you.
Hey, this is a good question.
Hey, here.
And
put the camera on.
This could be controversial. Here we go.
Hey, let me show you. Hey, John. Critical.
What's interesting, everyone, is I don't know, 5-0 pro, and really what, where does it actually become more critical, Kaden? That's a question. But what? If this question was asked 5 years ago, we would have been like, I mean,
you don't need it.
Not critical at all.
Yeah.
Well, you could be Tyson McGuffin out there.
Yeah. Well, I think the biggest thing is with the game kind of changing and, paddle technology changing. I mean, I remember, even 3-4 years ago, I don't think grit was really a thing with paddles. I think the first ever gritty paddle that I'd ever felt was a Electrum pickleball paddle. And they're barely, are they around anymore? Not even, huh?
Yeah, I don't think so, dude.
They're not even around.
I don't know.
They haven't made a paddle since. Wow, I haven't thought about that. They're not even a pickleball brand, but because of paddle technology changing and more and more tennis players coming into the game, I would say especially at the 5-0 level, you're definitely going to see more players using the two-hand backhand instead of not. But there are still a lot of great players who can get away with using one. I just think it limits you in a way.
It does.
And to really reach the 5-0 and the pro level, it starts to become a game of weapons, and whoever has more weapons at the end of the day is a little bit scarier.
I like that. Yeah. I actually like that. So a game of weapons. That's really good. 2 people on top of my head. I know there's more, but men's side, 2 top, we'll call them pros that are at the top.
Yep.
Top 30 or so. Even higher, but that don't use two-handed backhands. Yeah, Matt Wright or a Tyson McGuffin.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could think of any.
Deckel used to be only a one-hand guy, but now he uses 2.
I wouldn't even count him in that category anymore. No, he uses 2.
Well, yeah, no, I know. Now he uses 2. But even beginning of this year, he wasn't really using 2.
But that being said, statistics are out there, and also we're seeing the game change. It is on weapons, and someone like a Matt Wright, someone like a Tyson, as great as they are, the limitation on a one-hander is off the bounce.
Yeah.
It's off the bounce attacks. You could have a great flick. You can have, great rolls. But when it's like in that corner, and you're on the left and it's bouncing, it's very difficult to create topspin consistently and to swing that hard with a one-hander. That's why you don't see them do it. And so we're talking about topspin rolls cross court. Or to the middle, topspin speedos from transition, even mid-court drives or on third shot drives. I mean, players are getting so good at driving the ball, and it just it applies a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it's just a little bit trickier in pickleball to apply pressure and really have offense with one hand. You can get away with it a little bit more at the baseline. You can still do some stuff with a one in terms of attacking in transition, but really up at the kitchen line, your only really real form of offense is out of the air.
Yeah.
And there are still a lot of players that are using that, and rightfully so, but off the bounce is one of the main reasons. 2 years ago, you really weren't seeing too many people attack off the bounce with a backhand, and now I would say
almost everybody.
Damn near 95% of pickleball is. So
all the pro women for sure.
Yeah, and I mean more the men too. Like you said, we can really off the top of the head only think of 2 people that aren't using a 2-hand backhand in pickleball.
Yep. I mean,
pretty crazy.
Crazy enough. I mean, Ben Johns 3 years ago was 2-handed backhand stuff was non-existent.
Yeah.
The number 1 player in the game right now obviously adapted his game. So that at least shows you the transformation of the game.
For sure.
So Marianne from Boston, Massachusetts. Shout out to you, Marianne. She came to one of our 2-day intensives. It's good to see you. Let's popcorn back and forth. I'm going to give you one. You want to take the first one? Okay. Kaden will take 1. I'll take 2.
Oh, she's got 2 questions?
You'll take 3. No, this question here, you'll see in a second.
There's segments.
What are the 3 most common errors that you see in 3-5 or so rec play?
Oh.
So there's a ton,
well, why don't we'll go back and forth. Why don't you give one? I'll give one.
Shout out to all the 3-5 players in America. I know a lot of you. You're the bulk. You're the bulk of that's
pickleball.
And we enjoy it. And I know a lot of you in that 3-5-4-0 range are listening to this podcast right now, and we really appreciate it. We hope that our content online is helping you out, and we're now going to give the 3 most common errors that we see at 3-5 or so rec play. All right,
love it. Go ahead.
So there's a lot here, but I'm going to try to keep it as simple as possible.
Go ahead.
As simple as possible. And I think the first one, number 1, is going to be exactly what Kaden talked about. I'm just going to bring it back after the return, okay? Because, the serve, the people serve, the return. I'm actually going to go 1A and 1B, okay? So, but they're together.
Yeah.
They're together, so you can change yours up. But
for sure,
returning without momentum moving in, and then not stopping for your 4th.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So those are 2 things that can go wrong, and if you actually do both of those things wrong, and there's no way that you're going to win the point.
Yeah.
So number 1, the serve is coming to you, and you're returning the ball, whether it's the forehand or backhand. You have to have some sort of momentum hitting it, coming in on your serve, or else it's really going to be tough, and you're going to develop kind of a bad habit by just whacking the return, and then now you have to get all that energy moving. So I would encourage you to, when you're out there, make sure when you're hitting your forehand or your backhand, whether you slice or whether you use a 2-handed or whatever, make sure that you have some momentum moving into your shot.
It makes a big difference in your shot of having your weight forward compared to back.
Yep.
So huge difference.
That's 1A, and then directly following that 1B, right before your opponent is going to hit their 3rd shot, which could be a drive, drop, or lob, you gotta just set your feet. We talk about the split step all the time, but
don't forget the drip.
Just stopping your feet, preparing for the ball, in a stance with your feet actually parallel to each other. Because I see a lot of players
and wide.
yeah, I see a lot of players stopping, like they're in a sprint position or they're about to run, and that just doesn't go well. So that's my one most common error at that level. Caden, number 2.
Can I give 2 options? Can I give 2?
One if they're related, yeah, well, 2A, 2B.
All right, well, there's an obvious one. We talk about this in pretty much every video. So I'm actually going to shift into this next one because obviously this one's just too obvious. And I think you'll probably say it if I don't say it right now. So I'll let you cover it. But I'm going to say swing path. Okay. I don't think we're always paying attention to, height of the ball compared to the net, right? So when we're playing, I see so many pickleball players back at the baseline taking a very linear swing, and I'm like, you can't swing linear because you're not giving yourself any margin over the net, right? So either you're putting the ball in the net or you're barely clipping it, and I think it just comes from people like knowing, hey, like we don't want to hit the ball too high over the net.
Yeah.
And so, but we have to kind of pay attention to, the angles of the ball and kind of what we're doing with our swing. So, if I know I'm dropping and I'm trying to get this ball over the net, I can still swing up. I just need to make sure I have a little bit slower of a swing speed, right? And then from there, also recognizing, hey, this ball's at my knees. I can't swing through this ball, right? I can't swing down on this ball. I have to swing up, right? And then in the volleys too, I see so many people volley and they're just kind of swinging freely. Recognition of where that ball is, with your body compared to the net. Like if that ball's chest high, I can swing out now. I maybe can swing down, but I don't need to be swinging up, right? Or now I have a volley and it's more at my waist. Now I might need to swing up a little bit. I can't swing through it, right? Or even, I'm trying to hit this ball straight out in front of me. I should not be swinging to the right. If you can kind of recognize your swing path of does it need to be up? Does it need to be going out? Does it, need to go down? Does it go straight? And even when you're maybe now trying to go cross court, do I need to finish a little bit to my right? Whatever it is, if you can recognize your swing path, your life would probably be a lot easier.
Yeah, we could do a whole video on that. We talk about swing path a lot. If you struggle with hitting balls into the net, or if you struggle with hitting the ball too far and too high, a lot of it does have to do with your swing path or your swing speed.
Yeah.
Am I guessing right that you thought I was going to say footwork on the next one? Okay. All right. But actually,
we've done this for so long, guys. We just know.
But you know what? Footwork for everyone is literally like the essential. It's like water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's also, you know what? That's actually good.
That was a really good analogy.
Yeah, because like
it is like water.
But but what is water? Like we're made of we're made of 70% water.
Yeah.
We could die without it.
Yeah.
It's super important, and water is one of the things that we least think about.
Yeah, it's true.
Right?
You can go a full day without drinking water and be like, oh, I'm totally chilling, and then at night you have the biggest, most pounding headache on the planet.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to we have so many videos on footwork. I'm actually gonna skip that.
Fair enough.
And again, it is the most important thing, but for the sake of this question, I'm actually gonna move into positioning.
Okay.
Yeah. So especially when you're up at the line, very common scenario. I could be like on the right side, and maybe I hit a dink cross court, and in those situations, I see a lot of players, not sliding over, and it's so important. So shading in general, we're probably gonna do a little bit more strategy stuff on our Real Pickleball channel.
Yeah,
coming up.
Sweet.
But we're gonna subscribe to Real Pickleball. It's our other channel where we have pros play, but we're gonna look a lot at positioning and shading. So again, following the ball and being in the right position is, if footwork is 1A, positioning is 1B, because if you're not in the right position, it's very hard. You can't hit the ball.
Yeah.
You can't hit the ball. So
yeah. Well, I think an underrated aspect of pickleball is like how you recover. And the easiest way to recover in pickleball is by having good balance and having good positioning.
Yeah.
Right? Like if you're not in a good position, you lose your balance and now you're not able to recover for the next ball, right? So think about that. Recovery.
Yeah.
Think about how you recover in pickleball.
All right. So that was it. I think that's all we're going to answer right now. Let's jump into...
I have a fun little thing for you, Jordan.
All right. Let's get to it.
So as you guys know, Jordan has now joined Joola Pickleball, and that is very exciting. So what we have done here is I've created just a little fun little game, for Jordan to play here. And it's going to be pretty tough because obviously he doesn't know every single person on the Joola team yet. But this game is called Pick One Joola Player. And so if you want to, really quickly, you can put up the list of all of the whole Joola team.
Oh, here they are.
All right. And we're gonna go fairly quickly, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead, take a quick little scan of
okay, Anik Lahani, Anna Bright, of course, Ben Johns, Brooke Buckner, Kaden, yours truly, Chuck Taylor, Colin Johns, Craig Johnson, Deco Barr. I'm naming the ones.
Wait, hold on, go up. You don't know Eric Onsens?
Oh yeah, Eric Onsens.
Iwo Raudakashka?
Glossed over them. So Lanny Yang, he's a new up and comer.
Yep.
Etta. Etta.
Luke Geyser, Maverick. He's
Patrick
Arizona
Smith.
kid.
Oh, Noah Cleef. Is that how you say his name?
Noah
Cleef, right?
Yeah. Rachel Redger.
Sammy Lee, special announcement. You're gonna have to wait into that next week. Tyson McGuffin, Simone. Vivian Gloss.
Will Shaver.
All right.
Zach Taylor. Come on now. Simone.
All right, man. Go ahead. So.
All right. Pick one Joola player.
What do we got here?
Here we go. Pick one Joola player. Who are you dining out to dinner with? Go.
Who am I dining out to dinner with?
It's a pretty obvious question.
Kaden Nemov.
Good man. All right. I was getting a little worried there. All right. Who, in your opinion, probably cares the most about their car?
Man, you know what? I don't know these people. Okay. Cares about cleaning their car or cares about what
how
their
it
car looks like? So I already picked you. I know you care about your car a lot.
Oh, of course. Yeah. But I didn't need you to pick me up.
I'm actually going to... I don't know these guys personally or girls.
Give me
you tell me if I'm right. I don't think you know him that well. I'm going to go with EO. I'm going to go with Eric Onsens. He just looks like he might care about his car a little bit more.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Eric Onsens drives like a Hyundai.
Okay, maybe he cares about that Hyundai a lot, bro.
Fair enough. I will say I've seen Ben's car. He's got like a bright orange Tesla.
Does he really?
Yeah. Like, hey, Ben, all love, bro. All love. That thing's hideous, bro.
Dude.
But that's just me.
That's sick.
I know you like orange, so maybe you'd like it. And I know Ben's a big
cool.
orange guy.
Okay.
All right, here we go. We're gonna go into pickleball topics now. Pick one Joola player. Who's got the best serve?
Best serve, I gotta go with DB. Shout out to Deco Barr from Israel. Big serve, bro.
Yeah,
big serve.
Yep. Fair enough. Return. Who's got the best returns?
I have to give it to Ben. I mean, if I had somebody to give it to and I had my life on the line to return a ball in the court, it'd probably be Ben.
Fair enough. Forehand drive.
Forehand drive. You know what? This would be one that I would...
Ooh, there's some good options.
Yeah, there's some good options. If I'm not using it more than once... Oh, yeah, Tyson. You got to go with the McGuff.
That's fair. That's fair. See, I thought you were going to go with him on backhand drive. Backhand drive. Go ahead.
Oh, backhand. We got to go with Anik. I at least know that much about...
That's a safe call.
About Mr. Lahani there.
I like that. Transition reset. Do or die.
Oh, come on. Where's Colin at? Where's Colin? Is he here on this team?
He's on it.
Oh, there we go. Come on, dude. Easy.
Okay.
Easy.
Dinks.
Dinks.
Never missing a dink.
I mean, you already used Ben, so you're pretty done. But I got a sleeper for you. Let's shout out to the Jarjim.
Oh,
come on,
good
dude.
option.
Come on.
Very good choice.
All
Very
day
good
long,
choice.
dude.
I like that. All right. Thumpy counters.
Oh, thumpy counters. Oh,
thumpiest counters.
You know what? I use them for... Thumpiest counters, man. You know what?
That to a few different people.
Yeah, you could get. But I used it for a few people, but
Deckle. You could honestly. I got an idea here, but
I have an idea here. Hold on. One sec. You know, let me go. I'll go with PS. I'll go with Patrick Smith.
Pat Smith. That's a good option.
I mean, on the backhand side at least.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Actually, I was hitting with him in Atlanta, and he was like, I was hitting with, and like I sped up a few balls, and that he just kind of just spat all over. I was like, yo. I was like, dude, that backhand is thumpy. And he was like, dude, I don't even know what that means. What are you talking about? And I was like, the counters are big. And he was like, oh, well, that's why I use the 14. And I was like, oh, well, there you go. He's like, yeah, I just can't get the same thump on the 16. Okay, fair enough, you know.
Funny guy.
But love Pat Smith. That's a great call. I was gonna say Craig Johnson if you couldn't think of one, but Pat Smith is a great option.
You know, I could have went with Craig for the drives too.
Yep.
But we'll get there. We'll get there.
Flicks. Who's got the best flicks?
Oh, you got to give it to Len Yang.
Oh, Len Yang.
You got to give it, right?
That's a good option.
I mean, come on, bro. He's got to have the best flick here besides you.
I mean, that is the correct answer.
But I can't use you, bro.
I know. No, that's a really good option.
Yeah, Len Yang, bro.
You know, I will say you're probably
for sure,
spot on
bro.
with that one.
For sure.
Anna Bright's got an okay flick. You know, she's been working on it. We'll give her that.
I've never seen her flick a ball. Okay. All right.
Here we go. You ready? We're gonna go a little bit crazier now. Who would you go skydiving with?
Skydiving. Let's see. You know what? Since I know him, he's a cool guy. I'll go skydiving with Sammy Lee. He might go with me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he might.
Yeah.
He might.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think so?
No, man. This is a virtual world we're talking about here.
For sure.
Come on, bro.
All right. And last but not least, this is the last question. All right. You're taking a deuce. Okay. A deuce is a dump. All right. For those of you that don't know.
Wow.
You're taking a deuce.
Wow.
And you've ran out of toilet paper. Who are you confidently calling to bring you over an extra roll?
Oh, well, you're gone.
Yep.
Definitely not asking Dane.
Fair enough. He's gonna put a Facebook post out on it.
Just someone nice. Etta, all day.
Etta,
all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. For sure. Not? You're Etta.
I'll probably tell her to give it to someone else to give to me. You know.
No. She's hand delivering that.
She could roll it under or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it. That's good.
That's it. That's it.
That's
okay.
That's
all we got. All right.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
All right, everyone. Shout out to Team Joola. Check out the Joola page. You'll see all the pros here. Hopefully my picture comes up soon, huh?
One day.
Maybe.
You know?
Maybe. But yeah, for those of you watching and still listening actually right now, kudos to you.
Props
to you.
And
just as a little teaser again, next podcast is going to be huge. We kind of teased the Academy in the beginning of the pod, but big news coming to the state of Arizona.
Yeah.
Super excited. Stay tuned.
You said that person that we're talking about is coming in on the 4th?
Yes. Correct.
Okay, maybe we have to do a podcast that day before I leave for Tennessee.
Oh, yeah, special guest actually. Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah, love it.
Okay. Everyone, we really appreciate it. You guys can continue to follow me and Caden and us and the Academy on our journey. Keep following Caden on the Pro Tour.
Yes, please. I got PPA Tennessee Bristol coming up next week.
Yeah,
should be fun.
There we go. We're super excited to honestly super excited to be a part of Team Joola, and I couldn't be happier with a sponsor, with everything they're doing.
Yep.
And it's just gonna be a great 3 years. We're gonna see a lot of growth.
Yep.
In our business, hopefully, and just everything we're doing, and we're excited about the sport.
Yep.
Keep pushing. Anything? No. Sign it off, Kay.
No. Just appreciate all of you guys listening. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, we're gonna, try and do these as often as possible for you guys. We do have some more exciting news, as exciting as this podcast was with news. But just really appreciate you guys enjoying the ride, and thanks for staying with us.
Thank you so much, everyone. See you later. Peace.